Hello, my name is Gerardo Espinosa. My student ID is this one. This video is my reflection for evidence 1-2 manual for environmental awareness and actions. So to my manual distribution, how I will share it to avoid false actions. Well, to avoid falling into symbolic activism or just posting my manual online, my strategy is based on 3 real impact actions. First, I will share the manual through a small in-person workshop at a school and in my community. These are short series sessions where people actually practice identifying greenwashing fallacies and harmful attitudes. This prevents the manual from becoming just a decorative infographic and turns into a more learning experience. The second, each workshop ends with a concrete commitment like reducing a single-use plastic, tracking energy consumptions, or organizing a swamp event. People choose one measurable goal for the next month. This transforms awareness into actions and avoids slacktivism. And for the third one, I will use a simple public progress tracker like Google Sheets, where participants report their results. And this transparency creates accountability and makes the change verifiable, not just performative. I believe this strategy generates real change because it combines education, measurable actions, accountability, which according to sustainability literature, it's more efficient than awareness alone. So in personal dimensions, at a personal level, one of the biggest risks is falling into false actions, like telling myself that the recycling is enough to be sustainable. This is a common self-justification that blocks the real change. To avoid that, I commit to track 2 high-impact areas, my energy use and a transport habit. For example, like I will try to use less the electronics, maybe the air condition, and I will reduce my car trips, like doing carpool or walking or using a bicycle. So these are sustainable practices that are not that big, but in small changes make a great change. So citizen dimensions. So citizen participants can easily become performative, like sharing environmental posts on Instagram and thinking that it's political action. So the real transformation happens when citizens participate directly in decision making. For example, attending a municipal meeting, helping neighborhoods prepare evidence-based proposals, or supporting local groups pushing for public transportation improvements. And so to avoid being stuck at the level of visibility, I focus on actions that demand a real institutional response, not just like likes or reports. So now the consumer dimensions. So as a consumer, the biggest challenge is avoiding greenwashing products. Many brands use vague terms like eco-friendly without proof. To act ethically, I apply 3 filters before buying anything. So first of all is the transparency. Does the company reveal materials and suppliers? The second one is the verification. Does it have a real certification like FSC or GOTS or fair trade? And the third one is necessity. Do I actually need it, or can I borrow, repair, or buy secondhand? These criteria help me avoid false sustainability and transform my consumption habits into a meaningful way. So now for the first professional dimensions, my professional future, sustainability cannot be marketing label, and a lot of companies use sustainable as buzzwords without making real changes. To avoid that, I will advocate for measurable indicators such as energy audits, waste reduction goals, or emission tracking, and I will also encourage the use of verified frameworks like science-based targets. By focusing on data and measurable outcomes, I can integrate sustainability genuinely and prevent it from becoming empty complaints or greenwashing. So in all 4 dimensions, personal citizens, consumers, and professional, my goal is to avoid greenwashing, slacktivism, and false actions by focusing on measurable, verified, and sustainable behaviors. My manual for environmental awareness and actions combined with the strategy I described allow me to act as an authentic agent and change and to help others develop a correct understanding of the crisis.